know, as always, we are out of here before 7. We start off with the message and affirmation for the day, and then we go into some movement, some breathing, and we close it on out. So I want to go ahead and say good morning, as always, to KBCNTV.com, KBCN Media. You can go check them out on KBCNTV.com. They have some wonderful shows and lineups that you can see all day long, every single day. Also, I see here Infinity is here. Thank you, sis, for being here. Really appreciate you as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this message. So all week I've just been talking about whatever affirmation comes on my mind. Really hasn't been a theme this week. So I was just thinking yesterday, again, basically all week I've been talking about doing things that make you feel good when it comes to breathing, stretching, mindfulness, all that good stuff. So my message for today is, I feel nurtured when I breathe, stretch, and move in a way that makes me feel good. I'm going to say that again. I feel nurtured when I breathe, stretch, and move in a way that makes me feel good. Now when we say that word nurture is all about taking care of, developing growth, all that. And as women, I'm talking to my ladies now, as women, we're just naturally known as nurturers. Some are more nurturing than others because none of us are the same. But again, we're always there nurturing other people. But we have to learn how to also nurture ourselves. Yes, it's similar to self-care, but it's a little bit different when you nurture yourself. That means you're acknowledging your needs, not what you must or should do or what everybody is telling you to do. You do what makes you feel good to nurture your spirit, your mind, and your body. And 3 ways that we can do that is by breathing, stretching, and moving our beautiful bodies. And when you think about breathing, you know, I'm not just talking about breathing so you can take air into your lungs. I'm talking about breathing so that you can relax your mind, your spirit, so that you can get in tune with yourself. And then when we're talking about stretching, I'm talking about even if you just want to take a wide stretch, just open your arms just to feel good for a few seconds. With that stretching, it's just so many benefits that comes with that stretching that just makes your whole body feel good. It's just loving your body when you give your body a good stretch. And of course, movement. We were meant to move. That's why we have arms, legs, extremities, all that stuff, so that we can move about. And whether you want to run, walk, dance, or like sway to the rhythm, whatever it is, that's you celebrating your freedom to be able to move. So I just want to tell us to take time today. Don't get too, into like, I got to do this, I got to do that. Do whatever feels good to you that nurtures your spirit, your mind, and your body. And you can do that through breathing, stretching, and daily movement. And so, again, I feel nurtured when I breathe, stretch, and move in a way that makes me feel good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these stretches so we can knock out about 15 minutes or so with stretching, breathing, close it out, be out of here before 7. And so I am on the floor today, so you don't need anything. We're going to keep this really nice and simple, some really gentle stretches that we're going to do today just to open up the body and get us prepared for this Wellness Wednesday. And as always, make sure that your area is safe, is clear of all objects. You have some water close by. And if you feel anything more than a slight discomfort, listen to your body. Stop immediately. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So I'm going to move back on the mat. I always start in that cross-legged position. You can sit in any position that you want to. I always tell everybody, do what makes you feel good. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Or like I said, I'm not a yogi master or anything like that. I just do gentle movements. I just do what feels good for my body. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start. Put your hands out by the side. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And let's just take a couple of breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. We'll do that 3 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and raise up those beautiful arms and then exhale them down. Inhale up, exhale down. This time, inhale up, and then do a forward fold, and just stretch out. Just hinge forward. Don't round your back. Keep your back straight, and just stretch your fingertips out and hold. Just getting a good stretch in that lower back, and across your hips and your glutes, and hold it. Just relax. Now you're going to walk your hands over to the right. Same thing. Try to keep your back straight. Don't hunch over. And just use your fingertips and walk your hands forward and hold. Just breathe normal. Go ahead, take your hands, walk them over to the left, same thing, and stretch. Now I can tell y'all, for me, my left side is always my tighter side, so I cannot stretch as far as I can on my right, but go as far as you can go and hold that stretch. Come back to the middle and hold it. See if you can stretch a little bit further. And just relax. All right, go ahead and walk your hands back in. I want you to raise your arms up, interlace your fingers, press your palms up, and hold. Go ahead and look up toward the ceiling. And just breathe. Now I want you to inhale up a little bit further and then exhale over to the side and hold. If you want to turn your head up to look toward the ceiling, you can. Go ahead, inhale back up, and then exhale over to the opposite side and hold. And turn your head up. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. You're just stretching out that right side right now, getting a good stretch. All right, come back up. I want you to bring your arms down behind your head. And I want you to lean your head back. You're just cradling your head in your hands and look up and breathe. All right, bring your head back to neutral position in line with your spine And then go ahead and lean over to the right. If you can go ahead and look up. If not, keep your head straight. And just relax and breathe. Come back up, nice and slow. And then go over to the opposite side, same thing. All right, come back up, nice and slow. Go ahead and put your hands right above your knees. Now I want you to inhale and look all the way up toward the ceiling. And then come forward, round your shoulders, your back, bring your chin to your chest and hold. We're just doing some seated cat-cows. Look up. And round the back. We're going nice and slow. All right, come back to a neutral position. Then what I want you to do is just go ahead and rotate your body. Just doing some body rolls. Full range of motion all the way around. Doesn't matter which way you go. Just want to move that upper body. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn the opposite way. Just full range of motion, just relaxing. All right, we'll come back to a neutral position. Go ahead and put those arms back down. We're going to go ahead and turn to the side, nice and slow. You're going to stretch your legs out forward. Your feet should be flexed. I want you to make sure that your back is straight. You're sitting up nice and tall. And then what I want you to do is just walk your hands out as far as you can, keeping that back straight. And just use your fingertips to walk forward and hold that stretch. Just relax and hold. Breathe normal. All right, let's see if we can walk those hands a little bit further. Try not to round your back so much and hold. All right, come back up, nice and slow. Then what I want you to do is take that leg that's in the front, put it on the inside of the opposite leg. So your foot is right inside their cradle, nice and slow. Nice and snug inside there. And then go ahead, reach your arms forward. We're just gonna bring it out forward here and stretch. You should feel it all in the lower back. I'm on my left side right now. And hold. All right, walk it back up. I'm going to turn to the front slightly. And then what I want you to do is go ahead and bring your arm up and lean over to that side and hold it. This morning, I'm just stretching out the sides of our body, our core really good. Go ahead and bring that arm down. And then I want you to just go ahead and lift up and stretch back, getting a good stretch and hold it. Then come back down nice and slow. Go ahead, bring your legs back in a seated position. I want you to raise your arms up. Bring them down into a cactus. Open up that chest. Bring your arms back up. Let's bring them back down again. Inhale up. Bring them back down. Go ahead and release your arms. We're going to turn to the opposite side. Same thing. Bring your legs out. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Then walk those fingers forward. Reaching out as far as you can. Trying to keep your back straight as you hinge over and hold that stretch. And just breathe normal. And relax into the stretch. You don't have to go that far. Just go as far as it feels comfortable for you. Now, if you can, try to stretch a little bit further. All right, walk your hands back in. Same thing. We're going to bring that leg in that's in the front. Make sure your foot is snug on the inside of that thigh. And then what I want you to do, same thing. You're just going to go ahead and walk your arms forward, straight out, and hold. Try not to round your back. Just stretch. It's not a big movement. You should feel it all in your lower back, across your hips, and also in your glutes. All right, walk it back up. And turn to the side a little bit. Then go ahead, raise up that arm. I'm using my right arm. And lean over to the side, doing a side bend and hold. And just breathe normal. All right, raise that arm back up, bring it down, and let's go ahead and lift up nice and slow and lean back. The leg that is out, you are pointing your feet so your toes are pointed as you're doing this stretch. And then come back down nice and slow. And then bring your legs back into a seated position. I actually like mine the opposite way, so sit whatever way feels comfortable for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to close out a little earlier today. So we're going to get ready to do some breathing. And what I want us to do today is I want us to take our hands, put them over top of your knees or right above your knees with your palms facing up. And then what we're going to do, we're actually going to be touching each one of our fingers. So you're going to take your thumbs and you're going to tap softly, gently on your fingertips. And we're going to say this mantra. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Now I want you to repeat that mantra a couple of times. Just repeat it in your mind, nice and slow. Relax and breathe. As you're doing it, I want you to just think of a peaceful, tranquil, serenity place that you can go to where you feel safe as you continue to say, peace begins with me. All right, we're going to get ready to close this out. What I want you to do is to go ahead and raise up your beautiful arms. Bring them down slowly into praying hands in front of you. Bow your head. Take one long inhale in and exhale it out. Go ahead, seal in your practice for this morning. Lift up your head, open your eyes, open your beautiful arms, and we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are watching this by way of replay, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Continue to help a sister out. Share this with your friends. Let them know that I am here. Normally, faithfully, Monday through Thursday. I will not be here tomorrow, but definitely Monday through Wednesday, I will be here. I'm committed to being here. It is one of my targets, one of my goals that I set for myself early in the year to go live in the stretch, because I'm going to be doing this anyway, regardless if I was live or not. So yeah, just wanted to just put that out there, share it, and check out my website, my blog. My website is elevatetowellness.com. I have a blog that I put out mostly maybe once or twice a month. It all depends on what I have going on. So definitely check that out and DM me if you have any questions or anything that you would like to see me to do, and any kind of movement, whether it's doing the stretching, whether it's doing weights, because normally on Thursdays I put weights in and we do some light weights. As you can see, I'm in my home gym with my weights and everything else behind me and all that good stuff. So just let me know. And again, as always, take care of yourself. Blessings, peace, and love. Have a fabulous, wonderful Wednesday. See y'all all next week on Monday, 6:30. Be ready to go.